Breasted. We're live in the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We're live in Boss of Biafran 97.5. Breasted in Joko. You say, yes sir. I'm breasted. You're welcome on this hour. Yes sir. Breasted. I salute you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time. Our message to consign and consulting and worried what is going on with United Nations. What is weakening United Nations to be able to do the needful by their constitution? What is behind the sea? What is slowing United Nations? Every individual have been paying salary and blessed day they are going to the work. They recognize them as a diplomatic. They recognize them as a police maker and a peacemaker. What is behind the sea? Does the United Nations on strike by Nigeria? Or United Nations on strike by the world? What is behind the sea? The message in this August, Congress already make it clear. It was been there clear to also prove the world that Nigeria was a fraud, was a terrorist country, and Nigeria is a killer, and Nigeria ZOO is a killer policy of the Western world. It's important message to remind the world that America has been signatory 1969 or 79 to support Biafran. And today, the Congress are signatory to be punish Nigeria for 3.5 decades, their massacre after the war, their massacre by the name of Usman Danfodio, by the name of Nigeria, by the name of British, by the name of Islamists, by the name of every names they give. Is it reason to see be a country when the people in the country has been being decided, make a decision that they're not collaborating with international world? What is remained to United Nations to do? I want to use the opportunity to inform United Nations Biafran government has made their job easy. We already reorganizing and organize. That is their less job. You don't need to waste money to consensus. You don't need to waste money to do referenda. You don't need to waste any money. We already have every provisions in place, included our charter and our currency and our state. You should where to look forward. Is there in the Washington decks. Trump is there in the Congress decks. My message to the European Union, to understanding the recall of their behavior has been affected, their own policy and their own separatists has been sympathizing by other nations, and then they have been frustrated, their own nation. I will stop here to the world to do the needful in this August. Use opportunity to thank you again, the Liberation Army, to let the world to understand we are winning the game. We are killing Nigerian soldiers unclaimable. Then stop to go and kill innocent people. Let them stop to bombing people's village. Let them face man no man, face to face, to challenge the men not to bombing the villages. And there's no anywhere in the world all this Senegal character, they shooting Biafran people, they bombing the village, should not happen. Because Western people want it to happen. Nigeria is not a democracy country. It's not a celebrity country. Because it's not. I will explain to you people about the economy and everything goes down. But I'll keep it here to listen to our message was been writing, and after that you listen our voice was making of beginning of this month and the last month, end of last month. Then after that we'll go to our message 2023, if there is a time. I salute you. I want the world to know we are not changing. We are where we are. I salute you, acting PM. I salute you, APM. I salute you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I salute you, Butuzo. Blessed. I salute you, Biafran. I salute every Biafran indigen. Budos. Budos. You see? Blessed name of Chukwu Kabam. Listen to our music. I thank you all. Positive word, you know. Overstanding. Back or worse something. We are live in the bus of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are live in the bus of Biafra 97.5. Blessed in Joko. We are beginning
this message to undermine and rewind them the way it's supposed to be and the way it is be, at it is day, at it is, while informing the Congress and they congratulate them, to informing them 1969 November, there is a policy activated to sustain and recognize Biafran, included the 5 nations have been recognizing Biafran. The lack of information, Biafran have been they surrender by the high blackmailing, no retreat, no surrender. Today, as a place automated, it will be a country as a Nigeria has nothing to be stand for it, and the war still going on to 60 years continuous silencing and genocide war. So today we are calling the Congress to understanding to stand for the policy to recognize Biafra through Donald Trump. Thank you all. We thank our lobby Mazi Elias and the Mazi Mike Kokobi and our Anthony Mazi Amanda Billy. We thank you and other 7 attorneys globally. We are winning for freedom of PM. We are winning for freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I thank you and recognizing and supporting our liberation army, Igbo Butozo, to do the needful, to eliminate and support the world to kill the terrorists, to the world to be safe. Igbo Butozo has done the wonderful work as a general. The world recognized that and Trump recognized Igbo Butozo. I thank you to listen under our message. Thank you all. Kudos to 40 state of Biafra. Kudos to the Biafra. Our charter has been lead us to the where we are, and our charter is what our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have played it off and believe and wish to be happen. Our charter and organizations as what our Odumogu internal leader was the president when before the world turn it upside down, turn it as a label. Today they turn it upside down, turn it as a terrorist. But the terrorist and the label is infiltrations. My concerning that the glory be to Chukwu Kabema 2023, 2003, that's 2023, to be able to activate our constitution in a sinking in the Finland is done day to us to be able to move forward. What is mean done there? 90% of the people participated. They was mocking themselves, but they didn't understand how America to be done there. We are done there today. My concerning in the category of strategic or strategies of the principle of our constitution, like our women has been transparent in that every village, every woman have somebody to represent you. In this category, our leadership always go for those who he voted to present you, and those people who presented the leader. Then the leader can be not overwhelmed by one dialect, or by one tribe, or by one side, or by one unified. It will be in general, there is no minority. It will be in transparent in the point of today they call minority. Transparent means no one should be minority in their home. Whether you are one or two, you should be minority. Yeah, that's representative. You can present the whole world. On that category is applicated in our charter that our leaderships, something like a prime minister or president, it should not be zoo system. It should be caucus. It should be implemented in home factors. And factors means people to reach the people, and the things to reach the people to reach their government. And that is implemented by overwhelming to expected in prime minister, president, governors as not means preparations of the one side, means strategic of who can give the whole continent or the country life. On that category, we have been in over diplomatic, Guantanamo system, sewage system, transplanting our culture, deliver and sustaining, and make sure that we take care of the people, not the parents. And then people can have obligated to be able free access to give their best, like me, like anyone, and get it right, right? And that is simple. Our charter is stand for, and that is the point of transparenting of organizations. Our liberation has been implemented by engagement principle of the men on the code of the conduct, volunteering to serve the nation, to defend their right and claim the right for their own fellow citizen. I thank you, understand it. Message has been done.
We are live in the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are live in the voice of Biafran 97.5. Brotherhood in Joko. We are continue. Our voice has been being outraged beginning of this month. Yes, sir. Brotherhood, you say?
My statement and my intestament and my approach and my speech, those are terrorists, propagandas. I believe that all is well should remind in the past who fight the war, and this war Nigerians and these shenanigans and arrogance have been propagating and propaganda against our life and shut our view, our way out of life. They label us label, and the world and bombing our village, bomb women and children, but then forget what secreted while we are demanding our right. I cannot feel good that I witness the massacre my own people like animal, and that's why I demand for the regional control to be able to protect the people. It takes us a good compensation to be able to fly all the way to Ghana and sit down with President Ankara to be able to solve the problem. We agree as a brother. I'm back. I promise you I'll honor you as a president. Besides that, I'm older than you in the army rank. But let be peace to be done. The British colonial master, leading by Florence at the Rugard and Rugard, has been implemented. The British House of Chamber, Mr. Speaker, and House of the Kama to be being called to change our decision. Let brother to betray each other. And today, millions of the peoples are massacred by the blockade during the period. They forced us to accept it, we surrender, and no victim, no conquest. And we are surrender, we agree. Raise up our hand. Yeah, up Nigeria. You raise up your hand. Nigeria to give you 20 pounds. You raise up your hand. Nigeria to create it. ZOO Nigeria to create it. Destroy Eastern Legion. You raise up your hand. The mission of the Western people to bring Christianity more and separated the regions. You raise up your hand. The British to tell them, so far the temper to do that. Don't stop, follow me, continue and take everything. Let us take in the oil. You raise up your hand to accept it that the country killed more than 5 million people unjustified. And after that, 1983, they created accident. 1984, they created a regime to destroy our business. You raise up your hand that every year, everything against Muhammad, everything against Islamists happen in the Western world, they kill you. You raise up your hand, every provocation, you're a victim. You raise up your hand that you cannot defend your right in the Northern Fulani control. Hausa cannot defend themselves. The Medibet cannot defend themselves. Yoruba cannot defend themselves. No one defend themselves. You raise up your hand to accept it that they gonna be Fulani stages. Let's be more experiment to transparent to you guys understanding the point of international right and international constitutions. To understanding Nigeria is expired, understanding there is no official consultative of amalgamated Nigeria 1914, understanding to create the United Nations has been no representative of African have been being placed there except Ali Celestia being come in the second part after 1801, 1802, 1804 in the Berlin Conference. How to worship you to make sure return to your God, to another God, and you to believe a statement of the concerning of the stooge of the conquest unto the people, mindset, reasonable understanding have been implemented in the 8th category. Create a war for them, disability them, make sure they are focused in religion, make sure that they cannot believe that the country can feed them. They believe they can survive alone, to be a criminal and to be selfish. To make sure after the war that these people to being money advertisers to change their culture to be a culture, I make it, I'm the proud, doing evil and rubbish, and provoking and giving access to the Western and the Fulani Amajiri sense of their corruption, their criminal, their this and their this, to be endowed them. And the same time, the real criminal, the British and the Fulani, has know that they don't have right to benefit in your mineral resources, but you don't benefit it, and you don't think about it. And make sure to you to believe that
move forward.
it's the will of God, that the British was right, what they did, your grandfather, and today you are proud of it. To believe that you cannot go to Europe or Kenya, any country as the country today, to go at what Fulani did as under one country. You accepted Fulani, you know that it's a foreigner, you know that Wazobia, there's no Fulani there, and you understood it today, and you accepted it, and he knows that you cannot fight your right in the northern ZOO Nigeria, and you accepted them to fight their claim, even intimidated you. This calendar and this category, I'm telling you, is 8. You can put it front and back to know it's 8. 1, you are a fool. 2, you are evil. 3, selfish. 4, foolishness. 5, dominance mindset of religion. 6, coward of worship. 7, accepted to let other people to die. 8, to be slave forever. This is a simple thing. Ask yourself, how did your mother born you? Ask yourself, those people are telling you what to do. Who are them? How did it go? What is behind the scene? Ask yourself, why you created this life? I say in this message, Mazi Nnamdii Kanu is prison. Somebody is that you people thinking of your car, thinking of your house, thinking of this. You don't have a good right, you don't have good road, you don't have a stable life, you don't make money in your home, but the money is in your father's land. You don't know nothing, you don't know meaning of the country, you don't get anything. You have to risk yourself, whatever you did. And the end is Yari. Ina Amagu Yari, Amanko Afunko, Otafia, Ufunanfu, Unuhu. Onye omanante agafu. You call yourself Igwe, you call yourself billionaire, you call yourself a big Cubana, you call yourself chief priest, you call yourself Ali Nonyama, you call yourself this. All these people, Western people, are looking at you as a fools, damnless fools that you should be wise. That what is behind the sea in that government are not transparent. You don't get it because your intellectual implemented more than 100 years to you to be poor and find yourself to be rich among yourself, and you claiming that they are evil and the God make them to be poor. But you shouldn't be finding yourself rich among, because all of you was be rich. Because Chukwukabama created their land, created their country, created their village, created the whole Africans. They taking us one by one, put us only Anambra. He say he speak Igbo, but he don't know the meaning of alphabet of Igbo. He don't know the meaning of accent of Igbo. He don't know that everything in Igbo means 12 in any alphabet. Example, Mbo. You understand? You hear me? Example, Mbo. Action, movement. Example, Mbo. Safeguard, wish and the cloth, and the Budumiri and Mamiri. Example, Mbo. Effort, reward, Nkanka, Ilu, Ita, Ifu, Nkare, Nkolo, Azala, Nzakanza, Adogodo, Itogodo, Anenganga, Anenkanka, Anetata, Anefufu, Anenfumu, Mfonda, Ifunama, Afuja, Africa. Listen. Next time, I'll bring you back to the book. I thank you all for this message.
You are live in the bus of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You are live in the bus of Biafran 9725. Blessed and Joko. You are continue on. Yes, sir. We are going to the message for the last month 10 days.
My personal concern by creative of the nature of Chukwu Kabiam. I claim my right to be claiming. All the impunity that been happen into the Biafrans under the ZOO Nigerian government to deny them seaport, denying them international airport, the way, stable road, stable light, and freedom of the society, occupy them with the police and the soldiers, and oppose the government and pose the kings upon them. My right and my point, I understanding only one embassy operating 3 times or 2 times in a year, Israeli embassy, basic in Enugu, whenever it is. But the truth story is that every Biafran should understand the challenging of the claimants of the reality, the impunities into us to put the capital of ZOO Nigeria in Lagos to Abuja. In the geographical map of Chukwu Kabam, Lagos belongs to the Biafrans. Follow me, and Yoruba cannot claim it. Even Yoruba don't have it anymore. Follow me, taking over. And this land of Eko and the land of indiginous. In the history, 1617 DC, there is a place they call Mbach, Afia Mbach, in the Igbo asset of Oba language, Ndibini in Afia Mbach, who has been trying then to expand, that they have an empty land where we call Obumudion, where we call Eko Lagos. There is no Yoruba. Yoruba has been conquered by the Godomigodo in the ancient 17 DC, ancient 1740, 1730. My message to understanding transparent of the impunity have been having in the past to use the Igbo people to deploy the whole Africans and deny them and make sure that they don't recognize all this, all the East Africans and to Congo and all those places is the alphabet of your languages and script them to the reality because of the dialect, because English have been hijacking and the French to put it obligations to be communicated. Don't believe that in their differences, you are not one. Just through us, you can get us. And other things come to blackmail a African language they call Igbo. So to recognize him to the most strongest people, they call Igbo in ZOO Nigeria. Also, they are saying in Equatorial Guinea in many places, but they choose the one. And those Igbo people, I believe that. My concerning of the impunity, that lack of deployment in that area, that space they deployed, its original land is Igbos. Special Abuja. Abuja means Igbos. Ebe Abuja, Abuja. Lagos means Igbo. Le-Egebe Asulasu. So, understanding on this point, there is also history of the slaves in the history of society, because Fulani cannot come to Tabajero, claim Abuja. I believe in the Southeast 5 states for me. Fulani claim Niger, claim everywhere. Yeah, you're stupid. I think you don't get it right. Get your government, get your country. You get it right. There is evidence in the World Chapter. There is evidence that the truth should be provided. Trump knows this, the world knows this. And many countries will be changed. I'm telling you the first step of Chukwukabe. All those people call Arab country will change. Even Morocco, even Tunesia, they will come to their reality. It doesn't matter anymore. But things I'm saying, you people don't understand it. But this message to talk to the Biafran people in the Twitter and all over the world, time to be gaining your right, not substitute your right, accepted what they want you to claim it. No, claim the right. You should understand the impunity as the reasons and stand for that reasons. Reasons that the protected records are Igbo peoples and the land of Igbos. Yoruba claim it. Abuja, you already born, most of you people, and they know the truth. It's Gwale is Igbo. Forget their behaviors. Some part of Ebonyi State, Abakaliki, they are behaving different. You cannot believe some part of Ugutas, they behave different, even their dressing. Or some place of the Biasast, Akema, Enima, Isa, or Ova. All of them. So what I'm saying is, you don't understand it. When you understand it, there never one of you people travel to see the other places. Only you wake up, you focus to the Lagos. From Lagos, you go to Europe, you go to another place. Did you know yourself? No. So what's the point now? I know myself talking to you. Let us not giving them anything. Lagos is not for Yoruba. Abuja is not for Hausa. Hausa know the truth. Gwale understanding who is the Gwale family, who is Gwale Igbo. Gwale is Igbo. Is Igbo. I don't speak too much, but I speak a lot to wake you up. Let us not fool ourselves. Every fool of me will go back. They never see. Chukwukabe might decide it's not me. It's not Mazi Nnamdii, it's not PM. It's just reality. There's the things that will change the whole world. Maybe people don't understand it. But this message to everybody to be accurate and to be corrected. We will speak. Don't give your enemy. Don't give Fulani. Don't give ZOO Nigeria any piece of the lapa. They shocked when Mazi told them that even Biafran territory contain more than 15 ZOO states or 19 states officially. You think it's stupid? Now I'm bringing it in pieces. The word of Mazi Nnamdii Kanu. So don't misquote me. Aliens cannot be a neighbor. Never. My neighbor gonna be Hausa. My neighbor gonna be Oduduwa. But from Abiokute, not from Lagos. They can create a new state to join the Kutoni and other people. Create a front, not British or French. Fuck up this rubbish. Ambazonia with us will be one country as a Biafra. We're gonna be start somewhere. America stands somewhere from 13 states. You look at it because of a ray. All of those people has something to do by the slaves and something to do by vampire, the kingdom of Europe, and set the people away. So they have something to be unified. Even oncoming years, some South Americans will join the United States because obligation to United States has never ended. Mexico can decide tomorrow. Anyone can decide tomorrow what embargo it because of the war, American and Cuba. Jamaica can decide tomorrow. Forget European impunity because they are one nations. You don't get it. When they are looking the record of the world, that the world is big, it's tiny sparse. When the Chukwukabe created the world was like a one. or 3 pieces because of the god of the creative challenges, like the created Western people in a worsted place in the world. So they take the advantage to put Jesus on you and make you to be better place to be the worsted place, to even colonize and everything. And national disasters support it because they meant to live. Now is the time of the corrective. Really be to Chukwu Kabe. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I salute you. I am also. I salute you, PM. I am also. I thank you, Biafran. That is where we're doing. We remember our heroes. Odumegwu Chukwu, Lent, and the William Nephew. I thank you, people, for this message.
We are live in the boss of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are going to part 2 to be ending it. Thank you. We are going to our message to 2023. It's very important to we all to understand it right now. And what is happening today, right now. Thank you to listen with this message to take understanding what you are hearing current, to be able to make it right. We will begin in the 30th of August 2023. Blessed in the name of Chukwu Kabe. Yes, challenges everywhere.
Yes, I just thank the effort Alex Ebunna was making.
ZOO Nigerian.
And I want to inform the criminals, Alex Ebunna and Johannes Ndigbo. You cannot praise us by the word. You praise yourself by actions. The days are going ahead. The 1 week has been gone. Also, I want to put more concerning to the Afari book and Odo Mwaya and Omunze to speak emergency and fastest broadcast and make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is free. I'm saying this, it was being the fact that he knows your own brother is against you. All the people in the leadership. He knows your own mama is against you. He knows your own sons who witness the truth against you. So, you see how the pressure came to you. Your life is on your concern. But the truth is, speak, it cannot solve the problem. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out solve the problem. I know it's not transparent. You call yourself in Nigeria. The court have been released somebody and nothing happened. Now you call yourself Johannes Ndigbo, official is not registered. I'm now pleading your right. And it's very disappointed. I want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out now. I want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out now. I want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out now. I said this. Chukwu Kabe said it before. There's nobody go free from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu family. Also, I want to extend my hand to explain to the people who don't understanding the violence takes. I'm insulting everyone I have to insult to make them to understanding that I don't start to insult you. I was started to consult you, discuss with you like a family. Along the line, I find that you're totally out of the way. You can understanding the same people who complaining in Austria against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that insulting people. It's a big fool. And how they're big fool, how can you know the meaning of the Eze? Eze should not be out of his own land, in his own community. It's not chief. It's not senator. It's not ambassador. King cannot be king. So Holland king gonna be king of Holland. Go live in the US. Is he stupid? So that's why you can look yourself with the inverted mindset of education and your level. Live in Austria and started thinking that Mazi Nnamdi can certain people. Your business school idea Freedom fighter is not to raise money to go and giving people to make making business. When the same country knows what you know, could destroy those money to not works. And you call yourself intellectual, bring it as an opinion. He didn't understand that life is not because of his my friend, that everything the governors and the kings and everyone should done to woman being, she cannot get away. It's justice of the world. Even included me. So what I'm trying to say to you, if you look for freedom, there is something you can understand what is freedom mean. Freedom fighter has never the truth from his mind because he didn't want to be a freedom fighter, all right? So what is the freedom fighter meaning? Tell me, you don't know the meaning of freedom fighter, but he's speaking it. So respect Chukwu Kabiama. He born everybody to be in his home. He don't born it to be a freedom fighter. So what is different from Biafran freedom fighter to the all over the world freedom fighter? That Biafran freedom fighter, we are not complaining to the Western world. We are not asking for help for the Western world. But we expect them what we're going to do, to support and join us, to do it because we have mandate and action. Because our own freedom fighter is not that we are claiming right of anybody. We are claiming our own right. And they have timing to enter our land and they have timing to claim our right. We feel disappointed that freedom fighter on the Western world or the whole world has seen the other way around. I cannot support in free world. Everybody have a right everywhere. It's not true. There is a place you have culture and the dignity, and people look like you and people behave like you, and a tribe you belong. That is the first freedom fighter. Have that place tangible, make and honing or turn it to something. Then it can support other people who are suffering to stand. Freedom fighter is not to speak of refugee or speak of attacking the Western government. Black people need help. They keep people in America. All the stupid black people go and destroy all the houses. They set them up to kill them, make it show. They set them up to go and use them to destroy. They say it's their character. The same thing they blend in the Christianity. We are trying to change people's mind that this Bible we are reading is not wrong, but it's totally wrong for your thinking about it. That you really believe in God. You are a God person. But through way you don't understand the thought through the Bible, you can't be a God person. Because of a born into suffering, a born into the situation that he didn't know that mineral resource in your country. He didn't have a country. So that is misunderstanding the reality. And they forgotten 80, 10 years, 20 years, they still burning some shrine, they still destroying everything. Separated people, you don't go to church, you don't enter his house. So many villages to eliminated peoples. So all those things, some people, good people, because of people don't talk to him because they don't go to church. He died quick. He are telling me something I don't know. So the same thing is when the slave end, black people cry. The same thing, Western people get out of the church. Black people take it as a business. He has a power, but it's not that way. He has the power to create a country. When Biafran come, we are not against church. We don't burn anybody. But what we are against that we have a job that no people have a time to go. Even the pastor don't have a time. He can say have a career. He knows the pastor in his own mind. So there is no need. It's not that by force. It's willing to the people. Because why they go into the church? Because that's what they witness and what they see. But when they see another life, church can be just like a museum in Europe. The way Europe people have a museum church. They go once in a while to history. Use it as economy. People coming to tourists, watching it and making money. But it's not the way African created church in Europe. Taking money and keeping their people in the Western world. Blinding again. Carry the same mentality. Bring them Europe. And they're saying they have a power. He has a power on what society, when you don't understand, ground means a lot. Where are you? Why is that your power? Did not make your own village. You do not convince your own family. You don't give them the blessing. You have to come to the public to give them blessing. No, my own blessing in the public to tell you to wake up for what you should know, to do things for yourself and be successful. So freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is very clear to Haneze. Our government, our prime minister, everything is already authentic. So we are not into security key. So we are not into discussing only action. We are moving forward. I thank you. to understanding and take it serious. Rested in the name of Chukwuka Biafra. Biafra is a religion, truth and honest. He say, Anna Agonele, came and goes. He say, Cordina.
We'll continue. 1 minute. We'll continue. August 25, 2023. The message. Blessed.
We're live once again. We are concerning to the bank indices, to understanding where we are coming up, that we're gonna speak in this month. Special JB Morgan.
Move forward.
The truth with the frauding with the dollars and with the frauding with transactions by oil. I make it clear they have to expect it to hear from us. We don't want to treat them like a criminal, and we don't want to being escalated. Things are not being correct. That's why we are trying to be in a sense of transitions, of inform and address and readdress completely. So on that category, they have to the truth and readdress themselves to understanding that the Biafran territory should be recognizing and identify for the Biafran Republic government in Naira to follow the order and the command. The bank session should be full away on this message, included with export and oil industry. I thank you, people. Also, I want to give some information to understanding as the Vice President of ZOO Nigeria, Sicce, have been going to encouraging South African to eliminate everything's the foolish people call themselves Nigeria in the South Africa and support their police to make sure they kill themselves. This is true story. And I want to inform you that he gave order to the soldiers to assassinating every Yoruba people who was secretly involved in agitation of Oduduwa. Soldier and police killing them, it doesn't matter, he can stop you in the car, he can kill you. And that is what is going on in this Tinubu assassination regime in Lagos. Also, Eastern people will be away, the Biafran people who call themselves ZOO Nigeria. So this is what I can chip to you people to understanding that after on 20 of next month, 21, 23, on 28, we'll make a good decisions to how to declare Biafra and how things will work. The whole world can understanding our transactions and the transparenting about our conventions, safe referendums to teach, to create, and their transactions, department, and the rules of department, and what we should be know. Because our Prime Minister has been delivering and doing in a grassroots, implementing the right way of approach and teach and implementing. So our conventions is first ever in the world that Africa has been full step, the way the Western people has been full step to create Africa. We have full step to be able to recreate our people to back to their life. We have every plan, state, digital, everything, how the city will look like, everything is in the computer, physical, we have everything. So we've been marvelous job to applicated every substitute of case or questions should be lack from full it that the empty and the space have been full, that the Western people who understood that it's not like what this we're gonna do, they're gonna kill each other. No, we are bigger than that. We're going to save the world. I thank you people to addressing in this understanding. Blessed name of Chukwu Kabema. And remind you guys that we want also, maybe it's coincident, maybe surprise, maybe optimistic, to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be around with us. I thank you all. Blessed name of Chukwu Kabema. He said, Anabonele, Kimankai Mankozo. He said, what you don't know is bigger than you. Blessed Samuel Abe. He said,
we are going to end it. We are live in verse of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are the last 25 August 2023. We are continue is the last to the end of for today. I thank you
yes,
for learning
once again, we are coming to make it clear, and this rubbish will stop, and this nonsense will stop. We have direct message to the Western government, prime ministers of the government of Europeans. Should be clear to understanding the message you have to drop to them at this moment. First of all, let me use opportunity to addressing those foolishness, illegals, lawyers in Nigeria who call themselves representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to address them that the world are not in a blackmailing by the religions or by these Biafran original religions. In illegal situations should not be as a stronghold or strong point to come to addressing people as a pastor, as a preaching man, as a, you have to representing his identity. His identity is that the Mazi Nnamdi can win the case. That is the identity. Identity of playing or Psalm 58 have been ending during the kidnapping, and from Psalm 58 has proven to leave him to go. What we are ready to do to make sure that 50 billion he lose gonna cripple to 200 billion to be loose under 2 days, because next coming action will be surprise. So my message to the Western world government, you guys are making caricature and you guys are very funny into the life of a human being. Let's be clear to understanding the French president has been landing 3 months ago to apologize to African people and the third world country. And language is doing in Burkina Faso to destroy things when that the minors must go. To destroy, they can destroy everything. And created the reaction you can see what is happening in Niger. And this apologization and the creating every policy into Niger is part of the caricature and keep panking and the funny. We are human beings, don't see us. We are not a human being. He can come and speak, and the reality come. He continue like what your grandfather did. He apologized for nothing. The same thing to Italian government, to understanding, to blaming French and British. It's just a double game. The Catholic had destroyed the brain of the people. That's why they die in the Mediterranean Sea. And the people in Italy have been less human being. For you to looking at them or see them to drive a car or even to live a good house. So to control by point of British and the French has been overwhelming and killing and stalking economy or mineral resources of Africa. That is true. We got it to the Netherlands to understanding that overwhelming of refugees have been destroying Holland, and the Holland government and Holland immigrant officers are busy and bringing more people in Holland. And also, Holland are supporting the bad policy, has been uprooting the place like a share company, and everything they did in Niger Deltas and Dogoni and Dendone and Ekiti is not what can be happen, and that is the result of why you see many people call themselves Nigeria in Holland. So we are putting to the German the understanding that the German to negotiating with the Nigerian government to be being blackmailing people who have to spend the money to pay for container, go and return, and at the same time there's nothing to return back and they lose their money. They are tripling their effort, and the German government has been silent because of his busy hoping to get gas in case and not stand for the truth after he lose the battle between French and Cameroon, between French and British to chase them out of Africa, created the Second World War to colonize those who colonized in Africa. So, come to the point, we're starting to the London, to the England people to understanding that what is going on in Nigeria have been being destroyed, the Western policy and constitutions and the United Nations policy to allow a criminal to be a president of a nation and forget what you was said in the past about the Tinubu or what America says or what said about the past about Setima or whoever may be in that Nigeria, and today is not exist. People die even that period and people be in jail because of Tinubu and many things. Even Setima's people, they have arrested in the United States by suicide, pant suicide bomb, and people they arrested in Dubai. So, and people also die for them, and now he can be a vice president, and the same person have been being harboring the terrorists Boko Haram to perpetuate the people like that they love Hausa, but the same people are now sending the soldiers to kill only Boko Haram, to not kill Mietiela, to not kill Fulani herdsmen, to prove the world they recover ammunitions. But what you know, they knows it, that in Benue State, where they wipe people out of their homes, Boko Haram will wipe them, still live in the place. You are recovering the ammunition. Why not take these people out of that place and put them in the jail or kill them all? What are you propaganda? Which effort you make to blackmailing or to scare the jail or to prove what? You don't have no soldier. You don't have nothing. So let's put it way that the Western people can understand that the Biafran has nothing can stop it. I'm here in the Western world, use myself example for the impunity and injustice. But the truth is that Westerns are Westerns. Biafran is a Biafran. We want to go home. I want my country, I need a Biafran. Let not repeat it again to Netherlands, to the world, to understanding the time, to understanding that Nigeria cannot control us and Nigeria cannot make any deal with any Western people in our territory. And thank you to understand this message. Mazi Nnamdii Kanu is first our demand, and second our demand to inaugurating our conventions and safe referenda as a practice and to reality. Blessed to the world, Biafran 2023. He said, and I go blessed our Prime Minister Samuel Ebe. He said,
Thank you for your patience. I thank you for understanding these three voices here is something 2023. Imagine that. Let's go to the point. Yes, sir. Blessed. I salute you, my fellow Biafran. I salute you, the world. I salute you, the people. I salute you again. I salute you. I salute you. It's a serious battle. We learn a lot. We history a lot. We hear a lot. What left? What we are going to do and what we are doing at the moment. You hear my voice as a Biafran. You hear my voice as a freedom fighter. You hear my voice as a genuine person trying to implement it in your own life to claim the life of the creative. This message is very clear mindset that the Western world are fooling themselves. Western government are messing upon themselves. The same time, their masses have been the victims and they are not knowing. Let us be more straight to be straight. They have played the game in Sudan. Today, Sudan don't have home to go. Today, Western people complaining about Sudan refugee. When should stop this hanky-panky? Oil and the gas is not more value than human being life. To create facility or system or job to the masses, to interrogated people, or to ask asylum or charity or Red Cross or whatever, or UNICEF, there is no value in a human being life. Use yourself as an example as a human being. Did you validate for you? But you validated to be helped. And what makes you to be helped? And what makes them to be request for the help? That is my message. It's overwhelming, sinking to the world. But the clear message for today to the world that everything will come to the right channel. I'm part of it. I'm victim on it. I survive on it. I crucify on it. That is why anybody trusted Bible, everything go to the Bible will pass through with you. But anyone don't trusted Bible, trust the God, nothing can happen to you. There is a lot connected and connected into together and makes us to believe it and trusted it and makes the implemented going upon us. Example, Sabo, this, everything came to the whole garden chapters. America don't use that chapters in their constitution and the Congress. There is no Sabo. Any Sabo in America, it betrayed their constitutional right, it will take consequences. Europeans have been betraying the democracy, combining equal right to recognizing Islamist Christianity, mistruction, to be able to continue their impunity, and they are stealing and misleading the people. But the most funny thing is they are not the one implemented this, and the educated knows that those things was wrong from grandfather for them, and now they still stand that charter and that word and treated the human being like them the same way. Federation, globally, and the same people accepted it and they trusted God, go to church, go to the mosque, and still neglected God, still believing that Western people have right to feed them, have right to give them a country, have right. So what does it make sense to use a Bible or Quran when it is quoting your life? Then that you don't value that Quran and the Bible, you value the Western people to help you, to give you hate, to cry for you, to this, you don't know nothing. To make a car for you, to drink oil for you, to lay financial for you, you don't know nothing. So how can you blame them? This message, I want to end it here. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. In a good day, you will do things well for yourself. In a bad day, what I'm saying, you will be part of the victims. Blessed in the name of Goodluck Jonathan. I salute you. I salute you. We're live in the voice of Mazi Nnamdii Kanu. We're live in the voice of Biafran 97.5. Blessed Njoko ise a na-agwọ Onele